Welcome to Rotator.
I'm Kogan.
I'm Chance, and today on our pedal party, we have a
Polytune Mini.
A Polytune Mini helping us out. And when I say helping us out, I mean doing us no favors because it just kind of turns on and off when it wants to.
Yeah. Classic Polytune.
Classic Polytune.
Mine's messed up. I've heard other people use these for years and they're fine. There might be some dirt. I don't know. I tried to clean it out. Who knows what's going on with it. But it works if you smash it really hard. Ooh, Chance, that sounds like a 2009 Les Paul Traditional through a 1999 reissue 1962 Marshall Bluesbreaker.
Well, you're close. It's actually a 2009 Les Paul Traditional through a 1999 Marshall Bluesbreaker. What was a 1962 reissue with 1970 what?
Two Celestion G12 H30s.
Greenbacks. So you were really close. But the stock speakers are not in this amplifier.
Yeah, I think they came with, I believe the reissues came with normal G12Ms, which is like a 25-watt greenback. And these are just the a little bit heavier magnets.
Are they the Rolla?
They are Rollas with, I got so deep into Celestion speakers when I was looking at this amp.
Chicago deep dish pizza style depth.
Yes. I had to get on the dark web for some of this information. Anyways, they are Rollas, but they have pulsonic cones, which is what people tell me that's like the Celestion sound that people are after.
That's the thing.
And the cones are nuts. They're huge. They're like, I don't know, how big is that?
That's about round size.
Yeah, they're pretty round, and they're silver.
Man, and that amp is heavy.
Dude, I didn't think they made an amp heavier than an AC30 until I got that.
They do.
And it
Golly,
is so
man.
heavy. Love it.
Anyway, we have a rat.
Not just any rat.
Not just any rat. We have what should be either a late 80s or an early 90s rat. It has the LM308N chip.
Yes.
It has glow-in-the-dark graphics.
Yes.
Which...
Do they glow in the dark?
They do. Go ahead and turn off that light. It's right. It's just to your right. Back. It's like back on the back wall in the living room.
Oh, I'd have to get up for that.
Come on,
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't want to do this podcast in the dark.
You don't?
I tried to play guitar in the dark one time.
You summoned Satan?
Did not go well.
Lucifer became
I summoned a bunch of notes that were not in the key, necessarily in the key of the song.
That were not holy. No, and it is cool.
It looks amazing.
It's very cool.
Black box, white lettering.
Yep. Great condition. And I thought that the glow-in-the-dark letters would be kind of a hoaxy thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, super useful.
I would imagine.
Super useful. So, anyway, I have that Les Paul traditional, and I'm just going to...
That's our kind of clean tone.
That's our sort of clean tone. It's cleaner on his Telecaster, but hey.
It sounds good, though. Everything is at noon.
Umami.
That sounds like distortion.
Yeah. It definitely... I definitely feel some of the low end.
Mm-hmm.
is pulled out. I don't necessarily know that's a bad thing, especially when you're trying to do some...
And there could be some stuff happening with the filter control, too.
True, we haven't explored that.
I love these knobs.
They feel sturdy,
they're
right?
They're just plastic, but they feel, it's like solid.
They feel so solid. So there's a distortion knob, there's a filter knob, there's a volume knob. The filter is different from a regular tone knob in the sense that all the way to the left, it's just full open. And as you turn it to the right, you filter out the high end.
Interesting.
So we have it at the middle, as we always kind of try to start off with if possible. Let's hear that same tone with the Telecaster.
Are we both going to reach for the pedal? I feel like...
Ooh, baby! Yeah. Oh, hey! That cleans up kind of nice, too.
Yeah, it kind of does. Ooh.
You know, there's in the world of overdrives and guitar pedals, there is a lot of talk about transparency.
Yes.
This is not a transparent pedal.
Absolutely not.
But, you know, I think you got to find a blend between what is transparent, like what's true to my instrument, and also what's true to my instrument in the context of a band.
Totally.
And this pedal, just at noon, you turn that on, and you fit into the full spectrum of a drums, bass, and guitar band.
Totally. I think there's a lot of confusion. People are confusing the term transparent with clearness or clarity.
Sure.
In that I feel like this pedal is not transparent, but there is so much clarity to it.
Mm-hmm.
In that I'm hearing every note in a chord. I'm hearing...
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it is clear, and I feel like the main
Sure.
thing that you want to have happening when you're in a band, playing live, especially if you're playing clubs or something where you're just going out of amps, is you have to cut so your guitar's heard. And dude, at noon, I mean, I can only imagine what this thing's going to sound like with the filter off.
Oh,
it
my
is
gosh.
like screaming cut,
So it's
guitar,
cutting, treble. You know, I love, and I have on my board a couple pedals that are sort of what some would call Dumble overdrive special voiced, kind of a mid-gain, low treble kind of sound. And those are awesome. But I also understand that those pedals are more for me than they are for the house.
Well, isn't that something that happens? I was just thinking about this. Overdrive in a situation where you're mic'd and you're going through a house, it is so overdrive, distortion, fuzz. Usually you can kind of tell between the three in the house, but really the nuances of each tone is more for the player than it is for the audience.
What we need to do, in my experience, is boost the volume a little bit, to get the full character of this pedal.
Done.
So Kogan has the filter all the way to 0,
Off.
which is going to be a lot of treble.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Let's hear that ish. Hit it, Kogan.
That is a lot
Talk
of treble.
about cut.
Ooh, that's neck pickup right there. Filter off. What'd you say? Volume at 2. Distortion straight up and down. That doesn't sound anything like that. It just reminds me. Ooh. That is so much treble.
Side note, we forgot to record bass last episode.
Ah.
So at the end of this one,
We'll hook
I'll
it
need
back
to
up.
grab that.
Oh, you're thinking Jesse's Girl. That's even better. There it is.
I'm out of tune again. Sorry.
It's okay. It seems surprisingly quiet for how much gain is on it.
Yeah, I was thinking that exact same
You know what I
thing.
mean?
Like the all things considered, the noise floor is pretty low.
Yeah, that's wild. ProCo, they knew what they were doing. So we ended up with the filter at 2:00, volume at 2:00, distortion at noon, right there towards the end, and I feel like we're getting into some of my territory,
Fuzz
that I
territory.
some fuzz territory.
Hit it. Wrong way.
Dude, there maybe no better pairing in music than a Rat and a Marshall and a Les Paul. That is straight rock.
Here's the only.
Slash is crying in heaven right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Do you want me? Would you like me to play a Hillsong riff for you?
What's Hillsong?
Because I probably have those in the bank. The honest truth is that
that G-string slipped.
this G-string is slipping.
Oh yeah. There's not much worse than a slippery G-string.
No.
So that's still distortion at noon, and it is like that's cooking, dude.
My main issue is that I've been playing the guitar for almost 13 years, and I've never had a rat.
That's wild.
How?
I've never had a rat either. Want one.
How have we not had a rat?
I don't know. It
Okay,
makes no
so
sense.
just spoiler alert. I've had this for like 3 days, and I've already ordered a couple of other ProCo products.
Did you buy a ProCo snake?
Do they make those?
Oh yeah, they make
The snake that eats
tons
the
of
rat?
cables.
Oh, they do. Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Direct boxes, all sorts of stuff.
No, I've ordered a ProCo Roadkill, which is like a rat fuzz.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
And probably before the night is over, I'm going to order a ProCo You Dirty Rat, a.k.a. the ProCo Brat. It just feels right. Like, it feels so good.
I want to hear the distortion all the way up. Which it is. Filter is at 2 o'clock. Volume's at 2 o'clock. Distortion is dimed. Sustained. I think, was that the Zelda theme song?
Yep.
I feel like you've found your sound.
Oh, did you just see me leave my body
I wish
escape
everyone
to a
could
heavenly
see
place?
your face right now.
Oh, no.
That was pure joy.
Hold on. Wait, hit the guitar. Okay, sorry. I don't know.
Something like that. Now, I know that one for sure was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Teenage Mutant Ninja. It was, yes.
So that's filter volume at 2, distortion dimed.
It gets very gaty, very compressed.
And I feel like as we turned the filter up, even though it went from noon to, when we had it dimed, there was not a lot of low end. It feels like there's much more low end now.
Yeah, I don't think that it's a true treble cut. And it's from what I've heard in just the couple days of having this pedal, it's similar to the volume control. Is that it's not a true, like, noon and 2 o'clock on volume are not the same thing.
Yeah,
it's not just the same sound boosted. Something changes, and that's why when I plug this in and hit noon, I'm like, oh, hey, that's a pretty cool pedal. And then I start to boost the volume, and I'm like, whoa.
Ah, interesting.
Whoa, that's cool.
That's very interesting. So here is the Tele distortion dime, filter, volume at 2, bridge pickup. I barely moved that filter, and it is already sounding. It's like cutting so much more than it was before.
Right.
On the Tele. Let's see. Should we see what it sounds like dimed on the filter?
Yes.
Ooh.
I kind of want that.
You hear that?
Yeah. I'll edit that in to make sure that the noise gate doesn't cut it. What just happened?
We're getting into some fuzz territory.
Yes.
So
no, actually,
yes,
we are.
It really is. That's a distortion and filter dimed. So the filter is all the way on.
So we're cutting the maximum amount of treble that we can.
Yes, and the volume is at 3 o'clock. And that is... Whew, that is just...
You know, but
wow.
So, okay, first thing, that noise floor
Still pretty quiet.
is pretty quiet.
Still pretty quiet.
Second, you can hear this note, that note, when the full blast,
Yeah.
full distortion, full treble cut, and you can still hear the highest note in that chord.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's a lot of manipulation of the mids for sure.
I was trying to think of
All right, I think the only thing that we have left to really test on this pedal is volume all the way up and the filter all the way off. Because again, diming this pedal would require us to pull one knob all the way off.
Okay.
While you delve into this probably harmful territory,
Oh, quite possibly.
I'm going to go grab me a Fender Jazz Bass.
Ooh. Let's see. So here's this clean tone.
Wow.
That is hot.
I wish that I could describe to you.
That was all on the neck pickup, by the way.
Ooh,
The
mommy.
neck pickup on a telly with that much treble.
I wish I could just describe to you what it felt like in the room. I mean,
Was it palpable?
Yes. Okay.
So now we've got a bass guitar. Oh, dude, that sounds good through the Marshall. That's everything at noon.
We should probably cut some treble.
Okay, I can do that.
I feel like we should do that. And then again, boost the volume a bit. I just, this pedal really opens up when you boost that volume.
Okay, so I was really digging this setting with guitar. Let's see what it is on bass. Distortion
Yeah.
at noon, filter at 2, volume at 2. Clean. So that's filter all the way off now, all the way up.
Really?
So that's all filter.
It's on the bass. It's very dynamic. That's insane. That is insane to me that the distortion was all the way up.
No, I just turned it up. That was still it was still at noon.
I was about to say there's no way possible.
That was distortion at noon, filter all the way up, volume at 2. Let's turn the distortion up. Speak of the devil.
Still fairly quiet.
Yeah, not too bad. It not as dynamic, but I'm hearing so the distortion when you're turning the distortion up, something is happening with the treble, and that it seems like so we ended up there with the distortion cranked, filter and volume both at 2, and I'm feeling like as you pull the distortion up, it's pulling treble out of the signal a little bit, like really harsh, like presence.
Sure.
Does it seem like that?
Yeah, well, yeah, that or it also gets more and more compressed.
That could be it for sure.
And it's hard to describe just like simply based on the dynamics of my playing, but like when I dig in, I feel it just suck it down.
I want to hear just on the bass. Let's hear the distortion down quite a bit. Let's turn it off. See if it's still getting signal. I like that sound, actually. It's like kind of grindy.
Right.
It just sounds like a hot amp. That was distortion at 9 o'clock, filter cranked, volume cranked. And it may be just pushing the amp. I'm not sure, but as I pulled the distortion up, I could hear it starting to like get some of that nice dirt.
Sure. I feel like it's a cool sound for the bass, but I feel like that whoever designed this pedal designed it for a rock and roll guitar player who needs to be heard.
Yeah.
And so the tonal response of this pedal, well, not necessarily response, but the tonal relay.
Yeah. The tonal
identity is very much mids.
How much do you want to cut?
Right.
They give you the option. They're like, if you want to cut as much as possible, then don't mess with this knob.
Right.
If you want to cut slightly less than that, then you can turn this filter knob.
Right. And so I think that the treble control is kind of seated for cutting the guitar frequencies.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not bad with a bass.
No.
But I mean, this is one of those pedals, and I get it, dude. Hats off to you. Y'all made one of the best guitar distortion and drive pedals that has ever existed.
Oh, absolutely. And this is a foundational pedal. It is replicated time and time again.
Right.
People come back to the circuit and they're like, this is a great distortion sound.
Is there anything that we can do to it?
Yeah, how can we make it better?
Right. Yeah. I think that for the bass, the tonal sweep is in a weird spot.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't really accentuate any of the nice frequencies of a bass.
Right. But I'll say this. Rock and roll.
Absolutely. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's all I'll say.
I like it. I was really digging distortion all the way up, filter all the way up, volume kind of down.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's basically fuzz.
That sounds fantastic.
That's great. I love that.
Off. Goodness gracious.
Ooh-wee. You could try out for Spinal Tap with that tone. That bass tone right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You'd probably get a call back.
So buy a Rat, turn the distortion all the way up, turn the filter all the way up, turn the volume to 2 o'clock.
Buy the right Rat.
Yeah, that's true. Buy the right Rat. There are many different Rats. Now, there's the Rat II, the original is the white face big box. This might be the Rat II, but still with the LM308N.
Right.
The new ones, I don't know what they use in the new ones. It's probably something pretty similar because I've heard new ones and they sound great.
Yeah. And this is where like Mojo gets involved.
Yeah.
They don't sound the same, but do they sound similar? Yes.
Yeah. Does it sound like something that inspires you to play certain riffs or certain whatever? Does it?
And if it does, then it doesn't matter if it costs you $20.
Yeah. I mean, they say like buy stuff that has notes in it.
Right.
And then you take the notes out of it.
And then sell it. No,
that's what I do.
I feel like this pedal specifically for me, I feel like I got some miles left on it.
Oh, dude, it's got some mojo for sure.
Yeah.
I like it. I kind of want a Rat now.
Well, I have on the way ProCo Roadkill, and probably first thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna order a You Dirty Rat, just because, man, this family of products. I don't know why I've never.
Yeah. I've never owned it either.
You can get...
It sounds amazing, though.
You can get... And even if it's not this exact Rat, you can get a Rat, some version of the Rat on Reverb for $40.
Now, what are they... Is this really a lot of treble? Is that what Rat stands for?
No, I think it's just in reference to the rodent.
Oh, okay.
Is it really a lot of... No.
I have no idea.
You're messing with me.
I'm Kogan.
I'm Chance.
This is Rotator.
The pedal party.
That was awesome. Weird.
Yeah. Compared to your G string. Is the tremolo on? How did the tremolo... Wait. How did the tremolo get on?
I turned it on.
You such and such.
Just so I could play that.
Keep going.
The sun came up across the hills. I went up. The world got still. And I'm learning to fly.